Good evening, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Um, they tapped me in real quick and gave me a very quick message that they want me to deliver to somebody. Somebody is on their way or making preparations to go towards somebody to give them some justice regarding a situation. And they are speaking with someone now that is, and the person they're speaking with is very narcissistic, and they're a liar and deceptive and manipulative. The person they're speaking with right now is trying to put fear in their heart. The person they're talking to right now is trying to frighten them and put them into a mental imprisonment about going towards whoever you are. And the message they wanted me to give that person is that do not allow the person that's speaking to you right now to put you into a mental imprisonment and make you fearful of going toward the person that you're going towards. Okay, that person is a liar. That person, they came out as a page of swords reverse. I don't know if it's a fire sign. I don't know if it's an air sign, but they came out as someone that speaks very cold, cunning, disrespectful. That person is very manipulative and they're a liar, and they're just trying, whatever they're telling you, they're trying to put you in a mental imprisonment so you don't follow through with your plans. And you actually, in order for things to come into spiritual alignment the way they need to, you need to ignore that person, pay attention to their energy and spirit, and still go forward with your plans and meet up with the person that you planned on meeting. They'll always send somebody to block you and to try to put you in a mental imprisonment when you're about to become spiritually free from some kind of bondage you're going through. Okay, those are who we call karmics. Do not allow this person to get you into a mental imprisonment and in your head and worried about whoever you're going toward. You need to proceed with your plans and still go toward that person. And again, don't let that person with the sharp tongue, don't let them manipulate you. Let talk some sense into your head. No, no, no. Don't let that person lie and manipulate to you. They're trying to block you from your past, from your path, and they're trying to block you from your blessings. Okay, so that's a message they wanted me to give to someone. Now, I have a message here. Somebody's ancestors are moving heaven and hell and earth and coal and anything, water, sandbags, anything you can think of. That's somebody's ancestors are trying to move the ocean to route somebody toward one of you. Okay, and the reason their ancestors are trying to push and route this person toward whoever you are is because you are a spiritual teacher. Does that mean you have a church? Absolutely not. Does that mean you have a congregation? Absolutely not. You could be a person that goes to work every day that's a loner or that doesn't even talk to a lot of people, but you are a spiritual teacher. And the people that you run into in your life, you give messages, wisdom, and insight to that helps to put them on a higher path. You are one of their stops in this passage through life that people toward to get spiritual insight. Whether you're aware of it or not, you're a spiritual teacher, and your advice and your energy towards the people that are routed past you, because this is not the first person that's routed to you. You've had many people come across you in this lifetime, and you might be like being kept in one like position. And you're like, why am I here? Why can't I move forward or backwards or relocate, move to a beach, whatever, whatever? No, God has you in the place that you are in because there are people that have to cross your path. That could be a job you work at or whatever. But there are people that are slated to cross your path in this lifetime that you have to give a message to and that you have to give spiritual guidance to. And that's your position that you have to play. You might not have realized that's what was going on with you, but it is. That's the reason why you're stabilized where you are. There are certain people that have to, you will be able to relocate, move, and do other things later on, possibly, but not until everybody that's slated to cross paths with you has had an opportunity to cross paths with you so that you can give them whatever type of spiritual wisdom, knowledge, and insight regarding their situation that you have to give, okay? And you're also a healer, and you heal with your words because you tell people what people have trouble diagnosing what their issue is, and you have a way of knowing how to lead them to it. You have a way with words, and you have a way. I say you have a way with words. Let me just explain very quickly. And I know everyone's not a Christian, and I know everyone does not understand or know about Christian stories or things like that. Christianity was the first religion that I was indoctrinated in as a child. So that's why I use the stories as a reference so much. But one thing is the story of when David had a man killed because he was in his ego and he was greedy because he wanted to sleep with his one wife. When David came from an affluent family and was wealthy and had many wives and concubines, okay? And Uriah is who he had killed, and the prophet had to go and deliver the message to David. And I've told this story a million times, but he had to go tell David he did something wrong. But because he understood David's position, understood David was spoiled, he understood that King David came from an affluent family that was wealthy, that was royalty, that was famous. This is the son of somebody, that if he talked to him the wrong way, if he speaks to him the wrong way, they might come after that prophet. So, and he might be like a spoiled brat. Okay, this could have been King David when he was a young man, very young man, like Siddhartha here at 16 years old. And whoever you are, you have a way of delivering messages to people where they can hear you. He told David he had to tell cursed. He was cursed because what he did to an innocent man. But how he brought it to him was by detaching him from the action that he had committed, the sin he committed. He told him a story about a man that did exactly what David did, but he made it seem like it was someone else that did it. So that way he could properly see and judge his own actions. And after he gave him the story of exactly what he did and explained it to him in detail, David was outraged at someone's ignorant behavior, their greedy behavior. He was very outraged about that. And he was like, oh my God, who is this man? He needs to be in jail. We need to have him killed. Shame on him. How dare he do that to an innocent man? He's rich and the other man's poor. And after he allowed David to judge his own actions, hear me out. After he allowed David to judge his own actions, then he was able to move him into accountability, guide him gently by letting him know that person was you. That's what you did to that man and his wife. And that's when he was like, oh man, I already judged that person's actions, and he described what I did. And that's when he delivered the curse to him and told him that your bloodline is going to be cursed until someone comes along and that's able to carry, the karma of that curse of your bloodline and break it, which later on was Yeshua, Jesus. Okay? So now, whoever you are, you have a way of explaining things to people in a way so that they won't get defensive and miss the message or not get what they need from you. You have a way with words, okay? You know how to bring something or bring accountability to a person or make them see something even when they're guilty, whereby they won't get defensive and shut down. And that's the reason that this person is being routed by their ancestors to you. They have to cross paths with you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into the reading very quickly. This person that's coming towards you, I have the 10 of Vajras here. And what this talks about, the 10 of Vajras, is how to change your environment. This talks about how to change your atmosphere, what's going on in your life, how to shift your consciousness and to shift your world and shift the people in your world, how to make bad people and demons vanish, okay? By transforming how to manifest a better reality, how to manifest a reality that you actually want to live in, where you're abundant, you have love, healthy relationships, money, you're living comfortably. And how to do that is by banishing the demons and the toxic people, places, and things around you. And in order to do that, you have to transform your mind, the subconscious mind. We manifest from the subconscious mind. That means that when we start thinking differently, taking accountability, balancing our dark and light energy, getting into alignment, It allows us to make decisions that are better, to know who to let go of and who to keep. And when we start doing that, that's when our environment, the people, places, and things start changing around us and shifting. And that's when you start attracting what you're focusing on. Well, whatever you focus on is what you're going to attract, and whatever you ignore is what's going to disappear out of your conscious mind. So the 10 of Vajras here, I'm going to read it very quickly. It's kind of like the law of attraction. So this is kind of like talking about the law of attraction. A 10-headed demon curses a man. Demons of this nature bring illness and misfortune. In Tibetan medicine, diseases are commonly attributed to demons that arise from the environment. As some of these environmental demons are associated with certain occupations in the workplace, and others are unforeseen forces of nature, we might think of them as pollutants and allergens. However, the Tibetan doctor is able to cure their effects through ritual. This card represents misfortune that has come to us apparently through no fault of our own. So somebody needs to transform their reality. But to transform their reality, they have to transform what's in their subconscious mind. They have to. If you give water and sunlight to a plant, it's going to grow. If you don't give any water or sunlight to a plant, it's going to die. The wolf that you feed is the one that's going to live. The wolf you starve is the one that's going to die. And it's really just that simple. Buddhist teachings is the ultimate cure. And we know Buddhist teachings are about enlightenment. Enlightenment through releasing the three major poisons in the mind. That's ignorance and sloth. Okay? That's greed and ego. Okay, when we release the three poisons, then the path to spiritual enlightenment is open to us, and we can see and think clearly and make decisions and clear out our subconscious mind. Okay, when we have attained wisdom and clarity of mind, all demons depart, because all demons are born of our hopes and our fears. Okay, everything in the world is intimately connected to our minds. So whatever we're fearing, we're going to manifest, because that's what we're focusing on. Whoever this person is, they are dealing with a lot of fears that might even stem from their childhood. Okay, this person's being routed toward you. I have sacral chakra in the reverse. And hey, good evening, everybody. I have sacral chakra in the reverse, and I have solar plexus chakra in the reverse. So whatever this person, whatever their fears are in life, they might come from some trauma to their emotions that could have happened in their youth or even in childhood, and something that happened possibly to their confidence, their personality, their sense of self, okay, which has to do with the solar plexus, okay? And this is something that could have happened in childhood. This is something that could have happened as a young adult, a teenager. But though that's where there's fear, that's where their fear is stemming from, that has them behaving and living a certain type of a way that is creating a bad environment and causing them to focus on negativity that is manifesting a reality that they're not happy in, okay? Allowance in the reverse. This person needs to allow themselves to be guided properly, okay? The frequency of allowance invites us to open whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wonder dance of existence and expansion. This person has to be open to allowing somebody to guide them a little bit, to open up a pathway for them. Now, this other card I have here is miracle. When this person comes into your energy, there's going to be a miracle of transformation that is going to happen. That's why you're so special. You're special because their ancestors know who you are. These ain't your ancestors. These are their ancestors. Their ancestors know who you are. And that's why they're moving heaven and hell and the ocean and the moon and the stars. Their ancestors are, like I said, going through a whole lot to route this person in your direction. They want this person to cross paths with you. They want this person in your energy because they know, because of your wisdom and your knowledge, insight, your wittiness with your words, your cleverness, they know that a miracle is going to happen. They already can foresee it. Their higher vibrational ancestors already know it's going to be a miracle. It's going to shock everybody. There is a miracle that's waiting to happen in their ancestors' life that's going to shock them, but they don't have belief. They don't believe that their life is going to suddenly transform if they make the right move. Now, their transformation has to do with healing their feminine energy. Whether this is a man or a woman, we all have both masculine and feminine energy. Okay. And I have healing in the reverse and divine feminine. So it could be a thing where they might need to develop better intuition, tap into their empathy and compassion, okay, tap into their heart, be able to love, okay, to tap into emotions in an empathetic, compassionate way for others and for themselves. It could have to do with self love, but they also need to sharpen up their intuitive function. So, feminine energy here, we're talking about divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. They might need to tap into more of their feminine energy to be more nurturing and receptive, okay? Maybe somebody's a little bit too rugged, okay? Or maybe they have a very rugged mindset, okay? And they, again, need to tap into a more nurturing side. And that's what needs to be healed, okay? And again, whoever you are, you're very witty, you're very smart, and you know how to handle people. Whoever you are, you know how to handle people that are difficult. Let's just say that. Whoever you are, you know how to handle people that are difficult. So this right here is Siddhartha when he was 16 years old, okay? The Buddha, and in reverse. This is him before his awakening. He was good at a lot of things because his intuition was so keen and on point, but he had not gone through a realization of who he was yet. So a lot of people, before they become just like Malcolm X, just like Malcolm X, even before he went through a transformation when he came out of jail and got in alignment with his star purpose, and fulfilled his destiny, he was always smarter than the average Joe, a little faster thinking, very intelligent, very intuitive, could tap in. Even when he was doing negative things, even when he was in his karmic energy, he was so intuitive and very smart at the moves that he made and the things that he did. So all he had to do was go through a transformation and apply all those skills and intuition he already had, but now doing things in the upright, using his gift the right way. So this is somebody that not yet has gone through a transformation, but they're very gifted, they're very skillful, and they're very intuitive. And this has to do with the alignment of their chakras in reverse. This could have been maybe around the age of 16. I feel like maybe around the age when they were a teenager, there were some blockages that were created that have to do with their self-esteem, and it might be some emotional issues here. Okay, so even if they were doing well financially, even if they come from a financially stable family and they had food, shelter, and all the physical aspect of safety chakra, they didn't feel safe. Something happened to them in some kind of way, okay? So that's what caused a blockage, maybe around the age of between 13, maybe between 13 and 18, something happened to them, okay? All right. Now, this is you. This is whoever you are. You're the hermit. The hermit is a teacher. Okay, I don't have to go into depth about that. The reason they said you're a spiritual teacher, that's why you came out as a hermit. You could have a Virgo placement in your chart, but you came out as a hermit. The hermit energy, because you are a spiritual teacher. You have wisdom of young and old, and past, present, and future. Okay. This has to do with greed and sloth. This is something else that they need to become aware of, why they might be in this energy. Now, this right here is also Siddhartha. When he cut his hair, the strength card, but it's in reverse. This represents when Siddhartha made his decision that he was going to go on his journey of enlightenment. He cut his hair, he took off his expensive robes, he shed all his materialistic things, and cutting his hair was a symbol of his fresh new start, a brand new beginning. Okay, so this person is in reverse right now because they have not been able to get started with that dark night of the soul, to get started on that spiritual journey that would lead them to a enlightened state. Okay. Oh, I have the death card here. Someone might, I didn't even notice this. Oh, I'll put it here. Okay. Somebody might even have Scorpio in their chart. And again, somebody needs to be more nurturing. Someone might be very cold with people. Somebody might be very rude, but these are all taught behaviors. Their behaviors. So somebody might have grown up in a family where not come off warm. Everybody could be very cold and cutting and talk to you like you're an animal or you're a dog. Even if you come from a family where you have stability, you can still come from a very cold family where it doesn't feel warm. You know, everybody is very cold and cutting and nasty to each other. They might speak and cut each other off and just speak nasty. And it feels comfortable and it feels like home and it feels good because that's what you're used to. Sometimes I can't be around bougie people that are nice to each other and speak polite and be all lovey-dovey. I'm not comfortable with that energy. Shoot, I like to be around people that are like me. You're only like that because you were conditioned. You were conditioned to for that to be comfortable for you, and that needs to become uncomfortable for you to go through this transformation. Okay, so again, you are the permanent energy. I have here for you is the four of double Vajras. The four of double Vajras, again, is this boar energy. It's a pig. And look at you, again, the five of Vajras. It represents the healer. The five of Vajras, which is the five of swords, but this represents somebody that has a very heightened ability to recognize illnesses in other people, and not just physical illnesses, spiritual illnesses, emotional illnesses. And they're able to detect it, tell them what it is, and to heal them. It's so funny, I picked that up, okay? To tell people what the problem is, or at least to guide them to it, all right? All right. Now, the four of double Vajras, that's this little piggy right here, okay? Let me make sure I'm still going. Okay. Here we find the boar from the center of the wheel of life. The pig represents the poison that is both sloth and ignorance in Buddhist thought. Sloth and ignorance, I'm sorry, not greed. This is sloth and ignorance. It may not seem as negative as the other poisons on the wheel of life, anger and greed. Okay, so it's not ego, it's anger, greed, sloth, and ignorance. But much suffering is caused in the world by ignorant activity and by simply not stopping evil from happening. Socrates said that he believes that all evil in the world was perpetrated by those who ignorantly believed that they were accomplishing good. The opposite of this poison is intelligence and energy. These are two of the virtues that Buddha found essential for progress on the path to enlightenment. In Ayurvedic medicine, the three poisons of the wheel of life are associated with the imbalances of the three doshas. Sloth creates an imbalance of water dosha, kapha. Interesting, kapha is actually an Ethiopian word too, kefa. And people who are predominant into laziness. A kapha imbalance may manifest as obesity and sleepiness. When kapha types are in balance, the poison of sloth and ignorance is replaced by faithfulness and contentment. Okay? All right. So whoever this person is, they have to learn to steer away from ignorance. Okay, and ignorance can be thinking it's okay to be mean or cold or just a very negative person toward other people. Think it's okay to harm other people, hurt other people, and not feel any empathy about their actions. Somebody needs to exercise more. Like I said, empathy and compassion. Sometimes we have to go through things to understand what we did to somebody else so that we can resonate with another person's pain that we might have caused. Sometime when we do things to people later on in life, the same person type energy will do something to us, and we don't realize sometime how bad we can have hurt another person until someone else comes along and does the same thing we did to another to us. Okay, but that is the constant, cycles of lessons that we constantly learn. We do things to people, and then people do things to us. And that's when we're able to resonate and then have empathy and compassion and learn the lesson. And we go through this a number of times on our spiritual journey to ascension in this life. All right, I'm going to pull a sacral chakra card, and then I'm going to pull a solar plexus card to see what areas they want me to pinpoint for whoever this energy is that you have to deliver this message to. Okay, what is this sacral energy, Holy Spirit? What is the sacral chakra card that you want me to point out for someone to address with whoever this energy is that their ancestors are routing toward them for guidance? What is the sacral chakra card? 3. What is the sacral chakra card for the guidance of this person being routed by their ancestors toward this hermit energy? All right. Okay. My laminator's on the way in the mail. Yo, I'm going to laminate these cards so it's a little easier I get better movement. What was that? Okay, psychological. Issues surrounding sexual orientation. Okay, somebody might have some issues surrounding sexual orientation. I guess you'll find out what that is when you sit down with this person. All right, what is the sacral chakra? Okay, feeling consumed by their emotions. Okay, someone is feeling consumed by their emotions. There it is. Somebody might even be dealing with a urinary tract issue right now, okay? And this is a physical manifestation of imbalance with the sacral chakra and their thinking. What else, Holy Spirit? Okay. Low self-worth. Okay, so that's the issue the ancestors are going to need you to address. But whoever you are, you're not going to come straight out directly and address that person. You have a way of getting the information, getting and pulling out. Whoever you are, you have a way of pulling things out of people without making them feel uncomfortable. Okay? Whoever you are, you have a way of pulling something out of somebody to help them without making them feel uncomfortable. Okay? All right, give me a second here. All right. So this person might have issues, and this is the psychological manifestation of their issue. One of them is they have issues surrounding their sexual orientation, okay? And this person has an overactive sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra governs your emotions, and they feel consumed by their emotions, maybe because they need help with getting this out. And the physical manifestation of what they're going through might be manifesting as a urinary tract issue they might be dealing with, okay? Tell them drink cranberry juice. And somebody also has a low self-worth, okay? And these are all tied to the sacral chakra. Now, what is the solar plexus chakra? What is the solar plexus chakra talking points that you want me to give somebody for this person being routed towards somebody? What is the solar plexus chakra issues that you want? Oh, wow. Okay, so somebody might be dealing with an eating disorder at this particular time from an overactive solar plexus. Okay, so somebody might right now, someone might be dealing with an eating disorder, okay? And what's this other one? Oh, someone did spell work on their solar plexus. Ha. Okay. Somebody's been doing spell work on this person's solar plexus, possibly to affect their confidence. So this person needs some prayer. So you need to know the person that's being routed toward you. Somebody's doing spell work on their solar plexus to affect their confidence. Okay, and they might have an eating disorder at this particular time. Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you want me about the solar plexus? Okay. They might want to meditate with a blue or purple candle for a calming effect and visualize releasing a ball, okay, for their overactive solar plexus. So this person might want to go ahead and burn the opposite of yellow, which is blue and purple, because they have an overactive solar plexus. So that means they need to release some energy. So a blue or purple candle, or maybe you might want to get them a blue or purple candle, okay? And oh Lord, excessive stubbornness. Good luck. And this is why they're being routed to you. You know how to do things without anyone saying what they need. You understand? Whoever you are, like I said, you know how to do things without. It's like you're not the type of person that will. You need to go out and get you a purple candle and do this and do that, do that. Whoever you are, hey, that's so funny. I got you a gift here. I got you this candle that I picked up while I was out as a gift, this, that, and the other. It's supposed to make you feel relaxed or whatever, whatever. You understand, whoever you are, you know how to give people exactly what they need without like being too pressuring and forceful. You need to do this and you need to do that and need to, you just need to, without them even realizing what you're doing, you know how to give people things and to get them to do. Here, let me just put this over here for you and light this. Hold on. Or here, let me put this over here and light this. You understand? So again, anything else with the solar plexus? All right. The physical man constipation. Whoever this person is, that's it. They're also dealing with constipation right now. Okay, I don't know if you. Okay, well, smooth move. It has what are those leaves? Senna. Smooth move. The main ingredient is senna leaves. Okay, so whoever you are, yeah, you might want to. Whoever this person is, give them a couple of tea bags of smooth move. It got a whole bunch of senna in it, and it works real good. Tell them don't leave the house. Emotional outbursts. This person might be prone to having a lot of outbursts, okay? And that's an emotional manifestation of this overactive solar plexus they're dealing with right now. So I'm going to just go over this one more time very quickly, and then I'm going to move these cards out the way. But they wanted me to give you, you are already a healer and a teacher, but they just wanted me to give you some concept clues as to how to deal with this person, okay? So again, we have the sacral chakra, and we have the solar plexus. And this is some of the things that they want someone to pay attention to. For the sacral chakra in reverse, this person is suffering from low self-worth. The sacral chakra governs the emotional body, okay? They have low self-worth, okay? Right now, they're feeling consumed by their emotions. This person has issues surrounding their sexual orientation, and it's the physical manifestation of a urinary tract issue they might be dealing with, okay? And that's for the sacral chakra. Now, for the solar plexus, this person has excessive stubbornness. Good luck with that. But they have excessive stubbornness. They might have some kind of eating disorder. They could eat emotionally, okay? Or maybe they don't eat at all. They don't eat enough. Someone is doing spell work on their solar plexus. They might have to do like an egg cleanse, a spiritual bath, or a cord cutting prayer or ritual. This person is dealing with constipation, okay? And they might be prone to emotional outbursts, which is why they're being connected with you, okay? And also meditate with the blue or purple candle to try to help give a calming effect for someone that has an overactive solar plexus, okay? All right, and they told me to pull some moon cards, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. All right, and then I'm going to pull the Kuan Yin Oracle card, crowning this read, and we're going to keep it moving here, okay? I think I shuffled these already. Matter of fact, I'll pull this Kuan Yin Oracle card first, and then we're going to keep it moving. right, what is the Kuan Yin Oracle card crowning this read? What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card crowning this read? What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card crowning this read? 1, 2, 3. Okay. What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card? Ooh, I got 2 of them. One fell in my lap, and the other one went on the table. So they want me to read 2 of these bad boys to you. Okay, give me a sec here. Okay, so this one, okay. Hear the yellow tiger mother. Sometimes we must be strong and hold true whilst all around us seems to be shifting, changing. The yellow tiger mother, Kuan Yin, is her guardian role, is roaring within you, reminding you that you are a powerful being of light. And even whilst you are in flow with universal forces, your strong roots help you to stand your ground as your light shines true. So that might be for you more, telling you to stand your ground, because this, here we go, of changes. Just like a beautiful melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. I told you, whoever you were placed where you are right now for a reason, because there are certain people that are being routed in your direction, and you're not going to be able to relocate, move, or you're not going to be able to move until the people that are being routed towards you in this lifetime have come in contact with you, because you have a job to do, okay, that you signed up for, whether you know or remember it or not. Okay, I think you do. I think you do remember it, but you have a job to do. So you have to trust, even if you're not sure what's going on right now and life seems confusing, you want to relocate, move. I want to go on vacation. I want to take this other job and nothing's opening up to me. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. You're where you're supposed to be for some divine connections that you have to cross paths with and do something with these people first. And after that's done, you'll be able to be free to move about. Sometimes you don't understand your own path and why you can't advance, why you can't take another job, why you have to stay working at a job, or why you have to stay living at a certain place. Because there's someone that you have to run into first for some type of interaction. Let's go. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus in the reverse. Okay. So someone's prosperity might be blocked right now. Someone might have Taurus in their chart. Now I have communication is key in reverse. New moon in Gemini. Somebody could have Gemini in their chart. Somebody could have Taurus in their chart. Somebody might not know how to communicate. Or there could be a blockage. There could be a blockage to communication, or there might be some information. Gemini represents information. There might be some information that somebody needs that's blocking their prosperity, okay? And this might have to do with them healing. Their prosperity might be blocked because of how they present in life. And if there are some adjustments and changes that need to be made within, it might change the way they communicate, which might allow them to access their prosperity. I feel like that might have to do with it too. Somebody's prosperity might be blocked because it might have something to do with marketing. It could have something to do with how they communicate, or a message that's being sent out based on their body language, the way they talk, or it's something that has to do with information or communication that is causing them a blockage from prosperity flowing. And it has to do with some information or some form of communication. I have North Node, step out of your comfort zone, and it's in reverse. this person needs to step into their north node. Okay, they need to step into their north node in order to unleash and unlock their prosperity. And it has something to do with communication. It has something to do with information. Maybe if they have a company or a job, they're not putting the right information out. There are some keys that you have to help this person unlock some information or communication that's going to unlock and unblock their prosperity. Okay, so that's what that is. And part of the key has to do with them transforming their subconscious mind to think and act and speak and communicate a different way, and possibly stop acting in ignorance by resolving whatever issues they have. And in doing so, it's going to allow them to move into their north node. And moving into their north node, it's going to put them in alignment to receive prosperity and abundance, because things are going to change for them. Okay? All right. All right. Let's go. What's the energy crowning this read? Ooh, the Four of Wands. Ay, dos míos. I don't speak Spanish, y'all. King of Cups. Okay. So somebody could be like a father figure here. Somebody might be a father figure here. This person might be possibly coming to your home. Yeah, the Three of Wands. Somebody might be planning a trip, or you might be expecting this person to come through, or if you haven't heard from this person yet, you're going to hear from them in the near future. This may be a father figure that might be coming toward your home. What is the obstacle right now? What is the obstacle? The obstacle is it's not someone's wish fulfillment for this person to come towards you. Somebody doesn't want, and this is what we call karmics. Some of them are past life enemies that are taking revenge on us and other people to stop us from spiritual enlightenment and slow us down, because they know that we're going to manifest and we're going to be doing good, and they're jealous. Sometimes people are jealous because of some past life experience, so they're going to do things to block your path. And these are going to be the people we date, that we're friends with, and things like that. So there is some type of karmic energy, and it's not their wish fulfillment for this person to come toward you. It's almost like somebody knows that somebody is on the verge of a breakthrough in their life, and they want to stop them. Okay. And right now, they might be trying to create some form of an injustice for this person. I feel like somebody might be telling this person something to put them in a mental imprisonment about coming towards you. Somebody wants this person to be, maybe that's why I said that message at the beginning of the reading. Somebody is saying something to this person to put them in a mental imprisonment, to try to put and install fear in them, or try to convince them not to come toward you. And that could be a past life enemy of theirs, a karmic that knows that they're on the verge of a miracle. Come on, I'm going to put this at the front. Somebody might know this person is on the verge of a miracle in their life where they are going to be blessed. They're going to be connected with some form of prosperity, and somebody's trying to block their blessing. Okay? They're trying to create an injustice or threaten them about an injustice. Okay? Have judgment. Somebody might be threatening somebody, maybe some blackmail energy. What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, this might have something to do with some finances. All right, somebody that somebody has some kind of a relationship with, whether these are friends, business partners, family, or whatever. Queen of Swords, a narcissist. Somebody could be a Cancer, and somebody else, someone could be a Cancer, and somebody else might be just very cold, cutting, very narcissistic, very disrespectful. They lack empathy and compassion. Very liar, a manipulative liar. that knows how to use word magic to put people in fear. They know how to get control of a person's mind. Okay, they feel defeated, so they're doing spell work on someone's solar plexus chakra, so that they won't have the confidence to come toward you, and they'll be in a mental imprisonment about something. But the real reason is this Queen of Swords reverse is concerned about going up under judgment about something. So maybe this person has something on this Queen of Swords reverse, and they know if they get on the right side of things, something may come out that this person did wrong, and they might be up under judgment. So the Queen of Swords reverse energy, this, it could be a man or a woman, that we're going to call this their karmic. They're doing spell work to affect their confidence. They're doing spell work on their solar plexus chakra to affect their confidence. Okay, and they also, like I said, this person is dealing with a lot of anxiety, and you saw their issues. Okay, they need a bowel movement. Sorry, I had to get one out. All right, tell me more about the situation right now with this chariot energy, somebody that's traveling or moving toward you. Tell me more information about this energy, okay? The Ten of Swords. This person is feeling backstabbed and betrayed because they might have found out that somebody in the past wasn't closed off to trying to sacrifice them. Clarify. Yeah, Ten of Swords them. That's it. Yeah. Ha. Okay. So one of the things their ancestors did was their ancestors recently caused them to become aware that someone that they're connected to from their past, whether it's this narcissist or people that are connected to this narcissist, they were not closed off to trying to sacrifice them. Maybe they didn't know that before, and maybe that was the thing that they needed to know that would give them that boost and courage and that energy they need to come toward you, to find out that they've been betrayed. So it's some energy where they found out people that they thought were for them in the past did something to sacrifice them, or they tried to, and they feel betrayed by these people now. But again, their ancestors wanted them to find that out at this time, because that would give them the energy and aggression and anger they need to rise up and move forward with coming towards you. Okay, and somebody was not closed off to this. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Tell me more about this situation with the Queen of Swords. All right. When they were connected, this Queen of Swords has been a false person from the very beginning with them. Okay. The Knight of Cups. I don't know if this person was just a friend to them or whatever, but they were always a false person to them. They were faking with them the entire time. It's just someone that they use. They've been using this person, and they've been manipulating this person, because narcissists are only able to control people that have wounds and unhealed issues. When you still have unhealed wounds and issues in your life, that's the angle that narcissists use to manipulate you. Nobody's going to like you if you dress like that. Look at you. Why are you wearing those clothes? You need to go to the mall.